right, guys. I guess this is how it's going to be, the orientation here, because I can't flip it over. The camera's on this side over here, so it's a little bit tough for me to keep it clear, squared away or whatever. Probably not going to be live for too long, guys. I just want to put this out there because we're going to start doing live streams probably within the next week or so. We are fortunate enough to have a couple of really good sponsors on board. One I can name, actually two that I can name, and a third that will be coming on board later on, but I can't really talk about them right now. Advanced Warrior Solutions, they are a bag manufacturer. These are some veterans in the industry that have been doing this quite, and I say veterans, I mean bag veterans. They've been, wow, just some lightning. I don't know if you saw the flash in the picture. Bolts of lightning hitting right over there. We got bad weather that's about to come rolling through here. I'm in my backyard right now. But anyway, Advanced Warrior Solutions, these guys have been in the bag industry, in the bag game for quite some time. They have created their own little brand now to get away from who they used to be with before, and I won't name that company. But again, that's how I've got to know them. I mean, they're good folks, and they are moving their way back into the game. They also are owners of a lubrication company, and that's Dirty Boar. Good CLP, really good CLP actually. Wow, I know y'all have to see those flashes of light from way over there. Some bad stuff right there, just south of me. But yeah, they're going to come on board as a sponsor. They're going to sponsor my show on Fox 29. They're also going to sponsor 2 live streams a month. So I'll have at least 2 live streams. And that's the cool thing. By having sponsors like that, it's going to make me commit, make me carve out that time to have those live streams. So it's going to be pretty cool. You know, again, nothing like forcing you to do it, or else you violate a contract or something like that. Also, I want to point out another company that will be coming on board, but they're not right now. I think in August they will. The lightning is absolutely crazy over there. I want to show y'all this. I want y'all to see that lightning. Watch it behind me. We'll let y'all watch the lightning behind me. It's like right there. It's pretty rough. But the other company is a CBD company. It used to be one company that I worked with for quite some time. You guys probably know who they are. I'm not going to mention their name yet. There you go. In fact, let me clean this off a little bit. I want to make sure y'all can see that. I might have just messed that up. The lightning is pretty incredible. Anyway, the CBD company that will be coming on board is Courage CBD. They are, I think it's going to be 100% THC or 0%, I should say, THC. And that's going to be pretty cool. That, by the way, is a portion of the studio that I'm working on right now. I'm rebuilding that right now. The hurricane from Hurricane Laura pretty much messed up one side of it, and I'm getting it rebuilt. I actually had it flattened, tore it completely down, and I'm rebuilding it. So you're going to be seeing some video coming out of there soon. That, by the way, is a golf cart that I'm trying to sell. If you know anybody down here looking for a golf cart, I can sell it. Vector Vital, thank you very much. Guys, I absolutely do not expect anything from you guys, but when you make donations to me, I certainly appreciate it. You know, it's funny that you posted that. I'm going to be putting a video out, I believe, tomorrow on different ways. You see the lightning? You see what I'm talking about? I can see it in the camera. I'm going to be putting a video out, I think, tomorrow on the different ways that I hate to call us influencers because I don't feel like I influence anybody. I'm just one of the guys, you know what I mean? One of you guys. But there are ways and reasons that different guys out there that put YouTube videos out are having to do things a little bit differently right now. And, you know, by my friend here donating the money, that's one of the ways. And I know it's difficult sometimes because people don't want to look like they're like trying to beg or ask for money or whatever. But now this video here cost me nothing. But a lot of times when people go to the range or whatever, it's costing them money to put that out there. You know, I'm fortunate enough that I have a full-time job, and this is not the way I make my money. I mean, I make some money off of this, but it's not how I pay my bills. It's not how I pay for my house. A lot of these guys do. That's how they pay for their homes. So I'm going to be putting a video out trying to stress that, look, you know, people give other people a really hard time about being shills. And I get it whenever you push too hard on a particular product that might be garbage. I get it. That's wrong. That's not right. But if a product is acceptable and it does the job, it may not be as nice as the nicest thing out there, but if it does the job and it's at a lower price point to where other people could afford it or utilize it at an entry level, what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? If it's not total garbage, there's nothing wrong with that. So again, I'm going to be putting a video out that's going to explain a lot of that stuff, that the industry is kind of evolving a little bit and people are having to do things a little bit differently to be able to make a living the way they could. You know, again, I'm fortunate enough that I have a full-time job, that this is what I do because I like doing it. I enjoy it. And maybe that makes some of my videos a little bit more genuine because I'm not trying to peddle something. I'm not trying to sell something. But don't get me wrong, I love doing this and I would love to be able to do it to make a living at it like, you know, some of my friends out there that do it. My point is, don't always look at somebody as being a sellout because they promote a particular product or because they might be sponsored by a product. Most guys out there are going to tell you, hey, these guys are, you know, hooking me up or whatever. I tell you that in all my videos. If I get something for free, or especially if somebody's paying me, you know it, you know. But anyway, I've got some really cool stuff going on. Again, the studio, I'm really excited to move into that. Hey, I'm drinking a beer, by the way. This is unloaded, but this is the new Rock Island Armory STK100. This is their soiree into the striker fired market. This thing is cool. I think I'm going to be trying to do a video on it tomorrow. I say try because I think we're going to have more of this weather tomorrow. But I'm expecting to just get a good shot of that for you guys. I'm expecting to do a review on this tomorrow. This is as close as you're going to get to a Glock from Rock Island Armory, who is known for their 1911s. But in true Rock Island fashion, they did not just put out a polymer gun with a steel slide. This is an aluminum frame. The frame is not polymer. That's aluminum, and it's a two-piece frame that is screwed together. Very, very interesting. I love the slide cuts. As you can see on there, really, really nice. That's you know, and I'll put this in the video, that's going to tend to lighten the load a little bit, make it a little bit lighter, because that aluminum frame is adding a tiny bit of weight to it, but actually a good bit of weight, a noticeable amount of weight, but in my opinion, a good amount of weight. A lot of you guys out there probably shoot competition. I shoot competition, I shoot in USPSA. And that additional weight is something that I like. I like that it keeps my muzzle down a little bit. It allows me to get a really good follow-up shot. And I think that's going to be, and I have not shot this yet, so please don't misunderstand what I'm saying with experience behind the trigger. But I think what it's going to do is it's going to lend this thing to having a more accurate follow-up shot and having a little bit more confidence behind the trigger whenever you're trying to establish that follow-up shot. I think you're going to get that. So I'm super excited about this thing. I think it's going to be totally fun to shoot. I've dry fired the heck out of it. I mean, when I say I've dry fired it a lot, I've probably dry fired it enough to break the trigger in that much. I mean, I enjoy a good dry firing session because I feel like it keeps me kind of sharp. It also allows me to make sure I understand the take up and the reset of the trigger, things like that. But hopefully I can get out. I mean, look at the skies. Look how crazy our skies are right now. Look at that. That's we've got some bad weather moving through here. I mean, you're over here looking at this part over here, and that's probably the best part of the sky right there. This stuff over here is pretty wicked. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Hopefully I don't have too much of that tomorrow, and I can get out there and actually shoot tomorrow, because I'm super excited about shooting this Rock Island Armory pistol. Got some other cool stuff. Again, I want to make sure I continue to plug Advanced Warrior Solutions. Those guys are going to come on board and be one of my full-time sponsors on in a lot of different ways. Also Dirty Boar, and again, Courage CBD. A lot of stuff going on, guys. The government, oh my gosh, have you ever seen a government attempt to infringe as much as Joe Biden's administration is doing right now? My God, and what a bunch of incompetent nincompoops they are. I mean, I'm embarrassed for us, the way that we are being looked at and portrayed internationally. You know, people are looking at us going, they elected this guy? This is weird. All my lights out here that are hooked to a photo cell just went out. They were on already. They just went out. That's strange. Maybe the lightning, I guess. I suppose the photo cell caught a glimpse of the lightning and they cut them all off, because all the lights on my steps and I have lights that are out here, like on all these pedestals, like right there, that pedestal, that pedestal, and then of course on the stairs right here I have lights, and they just went off. Kind of weird. My power's not off because you see the pool's still running. Let's see if they kick right back on. They should kick right back on, because they were on, they went off. Very strange. So anyway, sponsors. We've got some really cool stuff coming up. We have the NRA show is coming up in, is it September, the first week of September? It's going to be in Houston, Texas. It's only about a 2-hour ride for me. We are going to be giving away a Wyndham Weaponry AR-15. It's going to be one of the custom legally owned America AR-15s that we had made and had a very limited edition run of them. I've got 2 of them and I'm giving 1 away. So you will have to be there. It will not be an online giveaway like we typically do. Obviously, we're trying to generate some people coming through there. If you will go by the booth of Advanced Warrior Solutions and Dirty Boar, I'm going to be there the entire 3 days at that one booth, and that's where you will register to win the rifle. It's an AR-15. I'm talking about a decked out AR-15. It will be there. We will certainly transfer it with an FFL, but the AR-15 itself will be there for the weekend. So if you get a chance, come by Houston, Texas. I think it's the first weekend in September, and register to win. We'll be giving stuff away on Friday and Saturday, and the firearm itself will be on Sunday. We'll give that away. But we'll be giving away tons of other stuff on Friday and Saturday. So hopefully you guys can come over there and catch up with. My arm's hurting from holding the phone out there like that. Wow. And of course, maybe it's because I hadn't been watching, and maybe it's been doing this the whole time, but this lightning bolt just hit about 3 times in the same exact place right over here. So anyway, guys, I really want to just reach out to y'all real quick and do a quick Friday Night Live. Not a whole lot to talk about because there's nothing definitive that's happened. Everything is kind of in limbo right now. You've got the brace stuff that's in limbo. They're still taking the comments for that. You've got the receiver issue. They're still taking comments for that. In Louisiana, we've got the potential veto override session that we're waiting on that to happen. Nothing has been definitive yet. Nothing is defined. Nothing has been set yet. Everything is just kind of up in the air, and we're waiting for things to happen, wait for the shoe to drop, so to speak. So not really a whole lot for us to talk about. Cool stuff coming out. Again, like I said, the Rock Island stuff is really cool. Rock Island also has a really cool thing coming out on July 15th. You guys want to check that out. I have one in hand. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I obviously can't tell you what it is from a non-disclosure standpoint, but I have received one of the pieces from Rock Island Armory, and I've reviewed it. I will be filming continually on it coming up, and on July 15th I will release a video along with the full release with Rock Island Armory, releasing it nationwide, or actually internationally. Also have some really cool videos with Spartan Armor. Spartan Armor has a brand new piece of armor out that is, it's a level 4 essentially, but it is what they call their Hercules level 4. It's, and you know, you got to watch what you say with armor because you open yourself up to litigation. So I'm going to say it as a third party. It's essentially a level 4 that can somewhat sustain multiple hits. Most level 4 armor, because it's not steel, it's a ceramic composite with the polyurethane or I forget what, polyethylene cover over it or part of it. You've got issues with it can't sustain multiple hits without it compromising the armor itself. While the Hercules level 4, still you can't just hit it with, you know, unlimited amount of shots. You can hit it with more than what you would normally with the, you know, the standard level 4. The reason why a lot of this stuff isn't categorized yet is because the NIJ has kind of halted their certification efforts of body armor, and they're changing up the way they're doing all of that. So nothing is going to remain the same. So rather than going through the process and spending the 20 grand to get their armor, the Hercules armor certified as a level 4 plus or something like that, if you will, they've just decided to just release it, and it will get certified at some point later down the road. So I got a video on that too. I'm testing it, shooting multiple shots at it. I will show you close proximity of how you can shoot shots at it. Oh, by the way, it can withstand a 30-06 round. 30-06 round. That's massive. That is massive. Oh, by the way, one of our main sponsors right now, of course, is my hot sauce brand, Butthurt brand hot sauce. If you go to butthurtbrand.com, again, butthurtbrand.com, that's my brand of hot sauce seasoning. And I have a barbecue sauce too, but we have not found a way to be able to effectively ship the barbecue sauce because it comes in a glass jar about this big. And it wants to bust. I didn't realize how handy these guys were that ship stuff as far as throwing stuff around, because nothing wants to stay solid. I mean, you put a barbecue sauce jar about this big around, it's gonna get broken. We sell it locally here in Southwest Louisiana, but I have not been successful at selling it nationwide yet. But you can get all 4 different flavors of the hot sauce brand, and of course our seasoning. You can get our Cajun seasoning as well. It's all Butthurt brand. Go to butthurtbrand.com. Guys, hopefully I'll be able, I know I'm committed to at least 2 of these live streams a month on Friday nights. I'm hoping that we can pull some other sponsors on board and get them to actually help us out and fill the rest of those, and we start doing this every single Friday night, because I do enjoy it. Drinking some cold buds tonight. You got them, drink them. I'm excited though. It's going to be a good weekend. It is Independence Day weekend. I call it Independence Day. A lot of people call it Happy July 4th and all that good stuff. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that because everybody's just kind of been conditioned to repeat that. But the date of July 4th means nothing to me, like the name of Independence Day does mean something to me. I'm very proud of our country. I don't care what any of these people in the news media say about how racist this country is and how horrible, misogynistic, and all kind of other bull crap that our country is. We live in the greatest country on the planet for well over 200 years. This has been the greatest place to be. Even with the absolutely horrible, negligent leadership that we currently have, I can't say anything bad about our country. We have shit leadership, but we still are in the greatest country on the planet. And this time of year, Independence Day it's just a very special time for me because I am so proud of our country. We have done so much. We're like any country, we've got our faults. Some of the stuff that we do overseas, absolutely unnecessary. I do not think we should be doing it. I do not think that we should be playing and prying in other people's business and all that. I think we should be taking care of our people stateside, taking care of our veterans, taking care of our homeless. We don't do enough of that. we're still the greatest country in the world. And this is a great weekend for me. I love July 4th, Independence Day. It's just a special, special time for me. I get to spend a little time with my family, and it's a good time. So hopefully you guys also enjoy yourselves. You see the lightning over here? This is incredible. I hope you guys are able to enjoy a very special weekend amongst yourselves, with your families. Be safe. A lot of people gonna be on the streets drinking beer, spirits, whatever. Man, watch out for them. I don't drink and drive. I do not drink and drive. I'm drinking because I'm here. I'm at home. Tomorrow night, my wife and I are going out, watch some friends play some music. We ain't driving. So, guys, if you are going to be going out, please find yourself a driver. Call a cab, call an Uber, call a Lyft. That's what we're doing. We're Ubering it tomorrow. But don't take a chance, man. It's not worth taking a chance. Your family needs you. We need you. You know, we look forward to having you guys back here every single week. And we'd just like to see you guys come back and join us again and have a little bit of a good time. Folks, beautiful weekend. I think this weather's going to be cleared out of here by Sunday. So maybe I'll get a chance to show you guys a shot of our beautiful blue skies over here in South Louisiana. We are in South Louisiana. We're 20-something minutes, 20-something miles, too, from the Gulf of Mexico. They're talking about that hurricane swinging around, maybe going up the other side of Florida on the Tampa Bay side. Hope nobody gets hurt over there for that. We've had our share of that. So I hope everybody's safe and prepared over there on that side. Guys, have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Hug your family tight. Family is everything to me, and it should be to you guys too. If not, work on that just like I try to work on mine. And look, if you get out to the range and you want to expend some rounds, you know what I mean? Just get out there and enjoy yourself and be safe when you do that, because we've got a lot of people who I think are going to start moving back out to the range a little bit. We've all been kind of in a pause situation because of the crazy ammo. But I see the ammo is starting to get restocked a bit. And my guess is, I haven't seen the prices come down, but my guess is as it gets restocked, you're going to start to see that price go down a little bit as the demand goes down a little bit. So hopefully we're going to be able to get back out to the range and do a little bit more training, a little bit of range time and stuff like that to make ourselves a little bit safer. I know you guys are seeing that lightning out there. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful weekend. God bless all of you. Have a great Independence Day weekend, and God bless America. God bless America. How about screwing that up?